Kaya namin dahil yung mga North ay starting to join the organization and to be part of the Miss World Philippines organization and Miss Grand Philippines organization. And thank you for the trust and confidence, Jeanette. And I hope we can have a good and harmonious relationship, and I hope that we can find a beauty who can represent our country to the international pageant. And I'm hoping that we can get from Baguio, ngayon siguro this time baka Ifugao naman.
Yes,
Igorota ba to?
Ano lang po ako? 8.
Alam ko maraming mga exotic beauties from Ifugao.
Italiano.
And I hope sana you can get, I know there's a lot of exotic men also from Ifugao. Ang Mr. World, no?
Why not, sir?
Janet, if you can get also the franchise of Mr. World,
Ay, kukuhanin niya.
sana po. Because there's a lot of good-looking men and talented and smart men from Ifugao.
Mas nilook forward namin yun.
Okay na ba yun?
Yes.
I-approve na ba yan, Janet?
Yes.
Kukunin na, oh.
Why Dahil dyan, signing contract pala.
Ay, baba na ang order.
Yan ay napakagandang represent para sa, this is not only to promote the organization but also to promote our Philippine tourism. It's this time, it's about time, let's promote the tourism of the Philippines. Ay, nakita natin yan, nakita ko sa India, nakita ko sa Thailand, Vietnam, they're very aggressive by using this platform, our platform, the pageant industry, as their platform to promote their tourism. So I hope Jeanette will help me to promote the tourism industry of Ifugao and of course from the North. So thank you very much to Jeanette and his partner Christian Suntay and also from the Vicious Luxury. Thank you and good afternoon to everyone.
Thank you so much, Sir Arnold Villafria. I have so much and high respect for the organization and of course to the things and the passion that you have in promoting Philippine pageantry. I believe in your mission and hence I am here to actually work beside you to promote Philippine tourism in Ifugao as well as the beauty of the people in Cordillera. Our vision for Miss World Philippines Ifugao is to actually give a different light to the reputation of our pageantry here in the Philippines. And I can only do that, of course, with Mr. Victoria. So with this, we are asking for your help. We are asking you to support us just like how you supported us during our first journey, and thank you so much for coming here. So, before I introduce our official representative, I've prepared a slight video presentation right there. Tingnan natin kung handa.
Sisipakita mo naman yung Ifugao.
Ifugao na naging bato pa.
Ay, oh my God, siya!
Ah!
Ganun siya.
Oh my God, sino siya? Sino siya? Ang ganda. Diyan siya tayo sisi. Naging virtual na lang.
Dapat nandiyan ka ngayon.
Isa pa daw dito. Isa pa wala. Sashing. Wala na. Ay, sino siya? incognito.
Ayan! Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends, and proud kababayans of Ifugao. Today is not just a celebration of beauty, but a triumph of purpose, heritage, and heart. It is with great pride and deep admiration that we welcome together to congratulate and honor our first ever Miss World Philippines Ifugao, Miss Valerie Powlin West, our official representative for Miss World Competition 2026. Valerie is more than just a beautiful face. She is the embodiment of strength, intellect, and grace, an empowered woman grounded in her roots, yet soaring with dreams. A biomedical engineer, a singer, and now a beauty queen with a purpose. She carries with her the soul of Ifugao, the spirit of the rice terraces, the resilience of our ancestors, and the warmth of our communities. As she steps into the national stage, Valerie brings with her the untold stories of our land and people. She represents every young girl from the highlands who dreams of making a difference. She is a symbol of what it means to rise with attention, lead with compassion, and remain deeply connected to one. To Valerie, your journey inspires us. We are in awe of your determination, your vision, and your heart. You wear the sash of Ifugao not just on your shoulder, but in every word you speak and every step you take. And wherever this journey leads you, know that you have already made us proud. Let the world see what we in Ifugao have always known. That beauty, purpose, culture can shine brightest when they are one together. To do the Sashing ceremony, of course, with Miss Krishna Gravides.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official candidate from the province of Ifugao, Valerie West.
Photo of 1, 2. Dito din.
Here po, here. Here.
Here.
To your left. To your left po. Here.
Dito po. Krishna.
Krishna here to your left. 1, 2. One more po sa left.
One more
Here.
po. Sir
Here po,
ALB.
Sir ALB.
Krishna.
1, 2. So here po. Okay. Sige po. Kasi taas pala kilala.
And of course, I'd like to invite Krishna to say a few words for Valerie.
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, thank you so much for coming here for today's contract signing and officially partnering with the Miss World Philippines Ifugao organization, and of course for welcoming our first ever Miss World Philippines Ifugao. And maybe one thing that I would advise maybe to her is just don't be afraid to be yourself. Yeah, in this industry, we may be boxed sometimes into a few stereotypes, or a lot of people will be, a lot of voices will be surrounded within you, but know that the voice that truly matters is within you. And please know that the Miss World Philippines organization and us is deeply happy to welcome you, and we look forward to this beautiful journey. Thank you so much.
Anyway, I think Valerie has a surprise for all of you, Sir ALV and Krishna. May I request you to actually sit?
Oh, may pusa.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. Last minute, I thought I would surprise everyone with a little bit of a surprise, so hope you enjoy. We'll see.
Sing?
One moment, technical difficulty.
Dali lang ha.
Siguro message lang muna, no? Open na.
Grabe naman zoom.
Zoom na zoom yan, tita. Oo, ayan. I-out mo na yan, naghang. Okay.
Sa ilong mo tayo.
Ano mo?
Kahit dito lang naman. Zoom in naman yung book mo sa akin ba? Zoom yung tubok na.
Palakpakan dyan!
It's really a surprise, they're not No, just last minute is it.
Maybe Valerie, before we actually proceed with that, maybe you want to say thanks.
Sure, yes, let's do it. I believe I handed off my phone. If I could have my phone.
Phone daw.
Yes, thank you. I just want to make sure I don't forget that. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Let me start by saying, wow, it's good to be back in the Philippines. I stand before you today with deep gratitude and a heart full of purpose as your first ever Miss World Philippines Ifugao. Being entrusted with this role is an incredible honor, and I am committed to carrying it with grace, integrity, and authenticity, of course. It's really true that when God closes one door, He'll open a window. So like every opportunity I've been blessed with during this incredible year, I promise to pursue and embrace this next step with complete and unwavering dedication. To Tita Jeanette, And everyone behind this platform, thank you for believing in me and my potential, and for creating opportunities that empower voices and celebrate beauty with a purpose. Your trust means, for lack of better words, the world. To my family, friends, and supporters, your love and encouragement have been the foundation of my confidence. You've stood by me through every challenge and triumph, and I carry this new title with you in my heart. To the people of Ifugao, this is ultimately for you. Over this past year, the mountains of Ifugao have served as a place of sanctuary, a source of strength, and an image of home. It has been a truly unforgettable experience representing you, and I thank you all for your unconditional love and admirable sacrifices. This next journey is another chance for us to showcase the beauty and immense culture Ifugao has to offer. So I hope to continue to honor our homeland and our heritage throughout. To all that were able to make it to this monumental event, our friends of the press and media, the Miss World Asia, or the Miss World Philippines organization, Miss World Asia herself, as well as my Reina Filipina family, Sir Ryan Blazozon, who made this beautiful dress, Miss Shandy Lin, Jackson Chua and our event here today, Red Dynasty, Dr. Homer of Monarch Montage, Dr. Abe of Beautiful Expressions, Tag Puwan, and of course, my family at What's Up New York. Thank you for your invaluable support and mentorship always. In closing, as I step into this new journey, I hope to be a light to others, to uplift the communities we touch, and to be a living reminder that leadership begins with compassion. Thank you again for the gift of trust. I am ready to serve, to continue growing as always, and to make a difference. Hagio Ifugao, Mabuhay, Philippines. Thank you. All right. Thank you everyone so much. And with that, I believe we have a song.
Okay.
vote, and I'll open the floor for a couple of questions for Q&A. You can direct your questions to Valerie or Mr. Bigafria, but not me. I'll give it to you, Jonathan.
Hi, Val. Good
Hello.
afternoon.
Good to see you.
Happy to see you. Can you tell us what led to the decision to be working as doctor?
Of course. So, I think I got bit a little bit by the pageant bug here in the Philippines. But as I've always said, I really think that timing is everything. So, I just finished my degree in biomedical engineering. I'm in a bit of a gap year. And I think it's always important to keep learning and growing. So this is a creative journey that I'm more than willing to really go through this next year. And why not? Always push yourself. I tell that to everyone that I talk to, especially the youth. So why not push myself this next year? So that's why I'm joining Miss World Philippines this year, because I think our vision and our values really align.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Philippine Pageant.
I'm back.
Okay, Valerie. We saw you as a competitive and well-prepared candidate in your last national pageant. So, what kind of Valerie West can we expect this time as you run for the Miss World Philippines title?
I think, like I said earlier, and from the advice of Miss World Asia herself, I think the Miss Valerie Khaled West, Miss Ifugao that I'll be putting on stage is my true self, as always. I value authenticity, especially in leaders, and in pageants we have a really big responsibility to be leaders and represent our people well. So I need to show my authentic self throughout. So what you see is what you get with me. So expect to see that on that stage.
Okay, just a follow-up. What makes you an effective Miss World pageant, a Miss World beauty title holder coming to this edition of the pageant?
Sure, I think that I have a unique perspective. As someone that is a PhilCom member, I obviously come to the United States, but really value my deep cultural heritage here in the Philippines. So having a candidate that has experienced both sides, living abroad and experiencing the Filipino community and pride there, as well as really deep family roots here in the Philippines. I embrace both sides of that, and I think that will encourage me to fight harder to represent both sides of my culture throughout the competition. So I think I have the determination and grit to compete this year.
Well said. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Valerie West.
Hello.
And Edge East. So, Valerie, nakakapag-Tagalog ka?
Hindi lang po.
Oo,
Working
talaga.
on it.
Importante, nakakaintindi ka
Of
ng
course.
Tagalog. Of course. So, I just want to know, what advocacy are you going to bring to the organization?
Yes, so I've been working with the PUSO Foundation for the past 5 years, I believe. PUSO meaning Purposeful Unconditional Service to Others. They're an organization that works internationally, and it's something that I've really taken time to support throughout my college years, and especially in Philippine pageantry. So I'll continue to support PUSO, as always, doing medical missions, education system support, all things like that. But I'm also working right now to support the community in Ifugao, specifically through my medical knowledge, as well as being in pageantry, trying to mentor young girls to go for it, to push themselves, and make an effect on an international stage. So I'm working on an organization right now, and more info is to come, but we're very excited to see the impact we can make back home.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
Hello, Val. This is Val.
Hello.
Val, regarding with your last pageant, PPK A Dark Horse, you are one of the most loved contenders from your previous
Thank you so
pageant.
much.
So my question for you is, what are they going to expect for you? Are you going to sustain that energy, or are you going to bring another Valerie on MWPH stage?
Well, I said I need to keep learning, growing, so I'll be pushing myself even further during this journey. I really value coming in with a fresh edge. So even though I'm not quite the newbie this time around. I'm going to be bringing a different edge, hopefully some new things to the table, so keep expecting more. Edge. I'll be bringing edge.
Thank you so much, Val.
Thank you.
Ito ka na ba?
Sorry.
How old
23.
20.
Okay. Hello, Val.
Hi, nice to see you.
Again.
Again.
My group mate.
Yes. My travel buddy.
Yeah. Valerie, first, congratulations
Thank you.
last pageant mo. And of course, congratulations sa appointment po as Miss World Philippines 2025. And we know naman Krishna is from the North. She represented Baguio City, and you're now representing Ifugao.
Yes.
What do you think is the most special, I mean special thing from the girl from the North? Diba? Like, anong tubig? Like, anong klaseng magic?
Yeah.
What kind of magic?
The air.
Yeah, man.
Yes. I think the most special thing, I'll also let, of course, Krishna speak on this, but for me, the people of the North, the Car region, have such a deep-rooted connection to our roots, the environment. Something that really inspired me about Ifugao during my travel there actually was the close connectedness in culture to environmental conservation. So I think that has something to do with it. Our rich culture is something that is rooted in us, even if I'm abroad in the US. My parents taught me about all of our traditions, our woven fabrics, everything like that. So it's something we bring as an edge in the fashion.
Okay.
I'll let Krishna talk on this.
Go.
On a lighter note, I think the people from the North are known to be warriors. Sabi nga lang mo, Igorot ay warrior. So I think we embody that as well as beauty queens. We're always there to fight for what we believe in, to fight for who we are, and to fight for the things that we stand for. That's why maybe now we see Valerie again on the national stage because she's a warrior herself.
Follow-up question. This is our favorite question, and I think this question is favorite in every organization in
Question dito sa Miss World.
Miss World. Favorite question namin to. You ready na, guys? But simple. Okay.
Super simple.
Super simple. Valerie, why should you be our next Miss World Philippines?
I think I should be the next Miss World Philippines because I, like I said, bring a unique perspective as someone that has been in the US, grown up there, but also still really connected with my culture here in the Philippines. I bring a worldly view. I'm someone that's not afraid to push myself out of my comfort zone. Coming here to the Philippines without knowing the language at first, I'm showing that I'm not afraid to take the next big step. And that's something we want as a representative at Miss World this year. So I think I have what it takes to really push myself, grow, learn throughout the journey, and then represent really well internationally the next season. Thank you.
Galing naman siya. Yung English niya,
Thank you so much.
Filipino. Hindi yung
Okay.
My question goes to Sir Arnold. Ako na lang, your message to Val as she takes on her journey sa Miss World Philippines.
Of course, I'm so proud that there's a representative from Ifugao. Then this is the first time, and just my only advice is just be yourself, do your best to represent, and because just do your best. Think about your province and be proud of your province that you're representing, and at the same time, just think about the responsibility of a beauty queen is not being glamour. It's not being popular. The most important is being the ambassador of your province. And you have to do a responsibility as an ambassador of your province and do a lot of charity works. Because that's the essence of Miss World. That is the motto of Miss World, which is the beauty with a purpose. So that's all. Thank you.
I have a follow-up question. Who's your favorite Miss World winner? Miss World.
Well, obviously. But even if you weren't here, I would say Krishna, because watching you compete in Miss World this year was truly inspiring for me to put myself out there again and compete. So especially watching someone from the northern region conquer and do so much good on the international stage and come home as Miss World Asia was really impactful. And at this age where I am competing in pageants myself, she was really one of the first Miss World Philippines that I looked up to and really inspired me to join this pageant organization.
That's 500.
Hello, Val.
Hello.
So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Since now you're the official candidate of Ifugao for Miss World Philippines. So if ever you win the crown, the Miss World Philippines, so what can you offer to Sir Arnold? And of course for the organization.
Of course. Well, if I were blessed to be the next Miss World Philippines, I'm offering my unwavering dedication and commitment to being a true candidate that fulfills beauty with a purpose. That's really something that stood out to me about Miss World in general, are the key values and the core of what makes a beauty queen a beauty queen. At the end of the day, we're leaders in our community, we're representatives of our provinces, and that's something I want to embody throughout my journey, whether I win or not. I think it's important that we do good works in our community, give back, and that's at the heart of me as a person, and will be always a part of me as the title holder. Thank you.
Hi, Val.
Hi.
This is Jay from Pageant Trend. First, congratulations.
Thank you.
And my question, aside from having an exceptional talent, what makes you unique from the other candidates of Miss World Philippines 2025?
Well, I think every contestant has something unique to bring to the table. As beauty queens and throughout my beauty pageant experience, I've met so many wonderful and inspiring ladies. Me, myself, I think I bring a unique perspective in the fact that I come from a medical background. I grew up loving the arts, singing, dancing, doing martial arts. So I expect to use all of those different talents in my volunteer work, in the pageant, and all the core values of Miss World Philippines. So I think that's what I bring unique to the table, my educational background, my commitment to volunteerism, and how I choose to use all of those things to impact the community. Thank you.
Just a follow-up questions. What did you learn from your previous pageant, and how will you apply it today as a candidate of Miss World Philippines?
With all of the things I've gone through this year, I've learned how far I can push myself. I've been tested on so many different things this past year, even beyond pageantry, that kind of told me that the sky is the limit. And it's something I want to tell upon all the youth that I come across during my pageant journey, anybody that I'm able to inspire. Keep pushing. The sky is literally the limit. I have overcome so many different things this year that I never thought possible. So really, really push yourself throughout. And that's what I will keep doing in Miss World.
Thank you so much, and congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
Adam.
Hi, Valerie. It's my first time to finally meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Since I just would like to ask, now that you're here competing in a different pageant system, how would you now drive? How would you drive your purpose to your duty?
I think I'll be continuing all the things that I was told upon when I was a child. My parents, especially my Filipino mother, showed me that hard work and dedication and always give back to the community. So use my beauty, my God-given beauty, my talents to give back always. And that's my purpose here in Miss World. It's something that really drew me to this pageant system, is its strong rooted connection to volunteerism, giving back, because it's something that has always been a part of my life. So being able to use a platform like Miss World Philippines to push that even further and touch more communities is something that's very important, and I'll be continuing to do through my pageant journey.
That's great. You know, one of those things that we really like about you, like what Pao said, is your energy. Like,
Thank you.
yeah, when I was vlogging you during your previous pageant, I noticed that insurmountable energy that you have, whether with your pasarela walk, you came from zero to hero. So how were you able to mold or develop yourself to being such a competitive candidate, knowing that you had zero background as a pageant contestant?
Well, like Krishna said earlier, being a Filipino from the north, I have that warrior spirit. So it's really, I can't say anything but lots of hours of time and effort. Being a beauty queen is not all the glitz and glam, like Sir Arnold said. There's countless hours of practice, pushing yourself, pushing your body to the limit, even your mental health. So I just really, really put my all into it. And that's something I do with all endeavors that I go after. So,
what's your current mindset? Are you more pressured to deliver right now, since knowing that a lot of people, a lot of pageant fans know you now that you're about to compete in your second national pageant?
well, obviously, I think the pressure comes from myself, if anything, because I really want to make Ifugao proud. Like I said in my speech, this is for Ifugao this time around. I want to make my people even more proud, and I felt like I still had some more energy left in the tank. So, not really pressured, but excited to go on this next journey and see what comes from it.
Thank you so much, and good luck on your upcoming journey. Can I ask one more question, Sir ALD? Since the event is all about Miss World Philippines right now, so what's gonna be the timeline of your pageants for the remainder of the year? Kasi a few days ago, you just uploaded Mr. World Philippines Instagram account has been created, and it just uploaded its final screening or submission of application forms deadline. Tapos ngayon, you're here at the Sashing ceremony of Miss Valerie. So, and then there's also Miss Grand Philippines. So what's gonna be the timeline of all your remaining pageants throughout the year?
This coming August 12, we move. This is the first I'm going to announce. We move the date of Miss Grand Philippines on August 12. And then on November will be the Mr. and Miss World. It's a back-to-back. Friday is Saturday is Mr. World. Sunday is Miss World. Both are in Mall of Asia. So there's gonna be a big event for Mr. World and Mr. World. So it's a back-to-back show.
Okay.
Sir, so the submission of entries and applications now open to Mr. World, and for the Miss World, because there's a lot of franchise from different provinces. So it's now open actually. We don't have screening anymore because there will be representative, an official representative of every province, town, and city. No more screening from Miss World. It's at the press presentation. Every candidate now will be represented by their own, province, city, or town.
So you almost heard the submission of application.
Yes, for the candidates. Guys, it's open for screening, but for the Miss World, we're not going to open the screening anymore because there's a lot of franchise. The franchise is open to every province, cities, town, and municipalities. So there's gonna be a big event for Miss World and for Mr. World also. So it's a big celebration.
And follow-up question. Since November of 2025 will be super roller coaster for both Philippine pageant and sa international pageant, kasi I think there are 3 international pageants will be held on
At the same
coming
time,
month of November. So is it possible po ba na final start of the Mr. and Miss World Philippines will be on the last week of November.
Definitely it's the last week of November because the pageant for the international will be on the same also with Mr. World and Miss World. So there's a new programs now for Miss World organization. So we have to deliver one king and one queen. But the finals of the Mr. and Miss World will be on March. So I need at least, yes, am I also? So we need a big preparation this time so that the queens can prepare. And there's a lot of candidates again from both Mr. World and Miss World. So that's a lot of changes happening.
Final na po yun, no? Or it can still be...
Well, it depends. Like what you said, there's four. There's four international pageants who will be. Are they airing also? Are they going to air it internationally? There's a live broadcast. If there's a live broadcast,
2 major. At 3.
ano yun?
Telecast ng 4 na major.
What are universe?
1 lang naman din ang major na telecast.
And
Earth.
pero wala namang TV broadcast, di ba? Or
Meron, ang universe.
pagka-universe.
Ang
Pero
Earth din airing.
but the rest are nasa online.
Yes.
Like, Miss World, nasa I mean, this time, kung universe, tuloy na ba yung universe?
Yes.
So August 12, you Miss Grand.
August Miss Grand.
August 12, Miss Grand. October is the final coronation night for international. And that will be in Thailand. Universe in Thailand, I heard.
Yes,
In
November
Thailand
21.
also.
Sir, yung sa Miss Grand Philippines, are we still expecting habol contestants?
The announcement will be this coming Friday, the second batch. We only announced the first batch, which is part of the screening, the one who got to the screening. But this time we're going to announce the representative of every province, every city, or other Filipino communities abroad.
So all in all, how many candidates are you expecting for Miss Grand
40.
Philippines?
40 candidates.
How about sa Miss World Philippines or ALV?
I'm sure it's more than 40.
40
I think it's more than 40 this time.
More than 40.
Because there's also representative of different Filipino community abroad. So, ang dami rin doon.
Sir, curious, dun sa hahabol, dun sa second batch, may high-profile candidates or pageant veterans?
Tama ka na, Ada.
Tama na, dito na sa patingin.
Yeah.
Oo, tama na.
We'll announce it on Friday. Definitely we have a press con. Either Friday or Monday.
Press con or online?
Press con. Yes.
Sa press con sa
Announcement,
Friday.
and you will see who are the candidates.
Yung official na po
The
yun.
official candidates. And this time, it's an official
Press presentation na.
presentation.
Kailan to?
Friday daw, Friday.
Friday, are you guys available?
Ano po ba date po yun?
7. Available.
Let's talk about muna Ifugao. I'm so excited. Ifugao.
Totoo kaya,
Adam
sinigit
kasi.
mo kayo yung Miss World
We are
eh.
here in the province of Ifugao. I'm so excited.
Yes, actually,
Because, you know,
pwede
my
po ba-
winner is the former, itong si Krisha from North.
Yeah.
So, I hope other North also, there's another, provinces.
Excited pa naman.
The North who are joining also. In this grand, a lot of candidates from Mindanao. I hope this time mas marami ang candidate ng North Luzon. No.
Kailan yung Mr. World Ifugao? Charot. Mr. World ba?
I'm waiting for the contract.
Yun ang aabangan natin.
Actually, maraming candidates, maraming good-looking men from Ifugao, from Cordillera, no?
Agree.
You know what I'm looking for is Filipino, not Filipino.
Yes. Yes. Congratulations.
Valerie.
Posted.
Ano, question na.
John Ray question.
John Ray.
John Ray. Si John Ray.
Question, I'm so happy na, I noticed kasi diba nung pag-uwi mo medyo malungkot ka and we've been following you since you're... Kasi she's so attached to her...
For me, correction.
Parang how would you describe your friendship with your fellow closest candidates like Miss Indonesia, Miss India? Because I noticed talaga, alam mo yun, parang yung pinagsamahan niyo for the past 3 months, very close with kayo together.
Yeah, just last night I was literally crying because if you've seen my stories, Miss Indonesia has posted our pictures together with Nandi from Miss World India. And if I have to be honest with you, medyo sad, medyo sad because it's been a month, full of dinners, breakfasts together. And maybe that's one thing that I learned during my Miss World journey. Of course, it's about representing your country, representing yourself, the things that you love, the things that you champion. But it's more on, the communication and the connections that you build on your journey. Because it's a rare opportunity to be in a competition like that. It's not actually a competition for me. It's an opportunity to grow and to explore more cultures through your sisters from different corners of the world. That's why maybe I had a little bit of separation anxiety because it's a month and I got used to seeing them every day from morning to evening, and ngayon I'm here back home. I'm really happy to be back home. But then again, I'm looking forward to see them again. Maybe we'll plan a reunion or a trip somewhere in Bali or in India again. So yeah, it's just a grateful opportunity to be there, to know them, to form connections, and I think that's what really matters.
Thank you.
Can you walk us through the process of how they chose you to become the candidate of Ifugao, and what made you say this?
So, I think after my past experience, when talking to different people that were part of my team, we thought that the love and support we experienced from the people of Ifugao throughout that journey was beyond belief. Like, I was sitting there reading comments in tears at the kitchen table every night because I've never felt so embraced by such a big part of the world, especially in Ifugao. With my heritage being there, I think the decision was made by the whole team that we needed something to give back to them for their immeasurable sacrifices they did during my first journey and really supporting me throughout. I wanted to be able to give back to Ifugao through my organization that we're working on right now. And another pageant journey because, like we said, this is the first time Ifugao is being represented on an international stage for Miss World Philippines. So I chose to be the representative and accepted the offer because I feel like in my heart I have so much more to give for Ifugao. And it's my life purpose right now in this gap year, in this perfect timing, to represent my homeland, the place I call home here in the Philippines. So that's why I chose to accept the offer, and I still have so much fight left in my heart for my people there in Ifugao. Thank you.
Hi Valerie, Ferdy from Eventology. My question for you is, you did go to Ifugao during your last pageant, and what characteristics of Ipugueña women that would help you win Miss World Philippines?
The strength of the people there in Ifugao, especially the Ifugao women, is unbelievable. Seeing my older titas and all they do in a day, especially working in the rice fields, doing the manual labor there, giving back to the earth and nature there in Ifugao, especially the rice terraces, is something that's so inspiring. They really give it all to their people. The community there is really one. And I love the love and support we have for our families there. It's more than just it's more than just your close family unit. The whole community is one big family in Ifugao, and it's something that I embrace and I appreciate so much as I go on in this journey because I know I have the love and support of my family in Ifugao always.
Hi, Valerie again. Pagpasensyahan nyo na, ngayon ko lang siya nakita eh. Hindi ko na-interview, di ba? Ngayon ko na nakita. Hindi, tanong ko lang, no, this is all about in retrospect with your previous pageant journey. Kasi talagang every time I see you in your pasarela walk, that time, talagang laban na laban ka talaga. And then, yeah, you stopped short before the top 10 round. So, ang tanong ko, is there any regret that you had, that you wish or hope that you will not be able to do for this coming pageant of yours?
Well, I think in life, one of the perspectives I have is that I don't have many regrets in life. I always try to look forward to the next journey and how I can grow and be a better person every single day. So I think in the past, in all things in life, I gave it my all. I represented my people with honor. And that's the most important thing to me. And all we can do from here is do better and better every single day. And being a part of Miss World Philippines gives me that opportunity to make myself even better and give back. Thank you.
So with that, since I'll close this Q&A with my final question. So what makes you as that one candidate that we should watch out for in Miss World Philippines as early as now?
I think as, I'll use quote unquote, a dark horse in my previous pageants, I think I've proven how much I want it and how hard I can push myself. So I think I have something new to offer every single time. Like you said, with Pasarela, I work very, very hard and I have a lot of dedication and a lot to prove, always. So I think you need to look out as early as now because I will always be proving myself every single day and I'll be showing up with new content all the time. Thank you.
Great. Abangan namin yan, mga pasabog mo, styling-wise, pasarela-wise, even your pasabog videos leading up to the coronation night this coming November.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. That was a very thorough Q&A for Valerie, for Krishna, and of course, Sir Arnold. We hope that you continue to support Valerie, Miss World Philippines Ifugao, and of course, Miss World Philippines. We would have not done it, of course, with the support. It was a very, very short time for us to decide whether Valerie will say yes or no. But all of us, including Doc Homer, Ryan Ablaza, her pasarela trainer, Shandy, of course, Jackson Chua of Red Dynasty, and everyone who believed, including, where's Alvin? I have so much to thank that guy. Because it's not only us believing, but our external support and forces outside who believes in her. So thank you so much. We've prepared a very special dinner for all of you, and thank you, Sir Arnold, Krishna, and the rest of the Miss World Philippines organization. And we hope that this year is our year.
Flowers.
Ay! Hindi ko alam yung And the team, Miss World.
That's my mom.
Wait lang, kunin ko. Wait lang. Sino nag-ilaw?
Ito kami.
Upper top.
Tapos sabi mo dito.
Over here.
Isa pa. Back to back na ba ito? Ano ba daw? Ano pangalan?
Okay na, G. Marbo. Solo. Solo. Solo for back. Yan sila muna. Dito naman. Over here. This side.
Last ball here.
Thank you. Okay, here.
At your left. Your left ball. Ball left. Yeah.
Last one.
Tama na.